thing now. We are up and running. That only took 45 minutes longer than I expected it to take. That only took way more effort than it was supposed to involve. Hey, welcome on into the stream, everybody. We should be going live very, very shortly here, and in fact, we are live right now. Oh yeah, I forgot we got a Banshee. What's up, guys? How is it going? So are my armies all... I'm gonna have to refresh my memory. I haven't played in a little while. He's at 18 out of 20. He's got a super badass Salvatore von Karstein. That means we need to work on agents, actually. And so I'm gonna bring her on down here. I don't think there's diplomatic relations issues for agents. I think they can just move around wherever the shit they want to. Look, she swims like the Little Mermaid. Bing, 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 bing. Death. I need this guy to get involved in all of these politics as well. Basically, every turn you want him to just like attack something so that he just gets like dummy XP. It'll cost us some money, but it's worth it. It is worth it. It'll help him level up faster. And so, see, there it is. He already got a full level. Welcome on in, every mermaider. That's a pretty good episode. Although my favorite one is the one where the government is attacking Deathclock because they're playing their show in the Antarctic or something like that, and they summon orca whales with their metal to kill the government. That one's pretty fucking amazing, too. What's up, Pippo? How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Welcome on in. Good to see people coming on through. Captain Frost, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. We do indeed have the Warhammer, so he's going to level up. What have I done so far with him as a character who levels up? So I've given him all of our advisor stuff, so mostly his job will be just to sit around our neighborhood and mess with stuff. And then I would probably want to give him defensive bonuses. We'll give him zap so that he can kill enemy agents. And then he's basically just going to stay in our territory being an advisor and earning us money. And then if anybody else comes into the area, we'll have him attack and murder enemy agents and also attack enemy armies and try and slow them down. But he's going to be kind of our homeland guard, I guess. So that'll be pretty cool. It'll be nice to keep him around for a bit. Hey, Judo Chop! What's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Welcome on in. Doge, good to see you. Aslan, I'm going to be a little bit slower tonight. I think everybody's getting sick this time of year right now. Like, everybody I know has been sick in the last week and a half or so. And I'm pretty sure it's, like, close to my turn. And I noticed I started feeling off yesterday. And I was like, I'm not excited about this. I am not excited about this. Something is happening. Something is happening right now. And so I might be a little bit slower tonight, but it should still be fun. As fun as a wounded splat can be. Jack and Ape, thanks for letting that roll over, man. I appreciate it. Blazehammer, what's up, dude? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, we'll probably be playing No Man's Sky at some point when it comes out. I'm not exactly sure how much space it's going to take up. John Frost, hey, glad you can make it. Welcome on in. Well, you just got to guzzle a shit ton of Dayquil and a shit ton of Tums and just hope that it works out. That's what I always do. So there's diplomatic problems over here in the moot. I probably won't fuck with the moot too much then. These guys still have mobility. We've got to decide, who are we at war with? Let me check my diplomatics or my diplomacy here. It looks like we are at war with the Top Knots and we are at war with the Greenskins. We don't even have like a border with them though. Like, the fuck is the point of this war?
You dare approach me?
I'll give you a peace treaty in exchange for a payment of that much. Good. I'm not even really that at war with you. I don't even give a shit. This isn't even that important of a... I just got free money for basically something that didn't even affect me in the first place. That's the best way to get free money, is just money that you don't deserve, you haven't earned, but fuck it, you still get it. All good. Daniel got finals. Man, that's a busy time, huh? Finals suck. I hated finals so much when I was in college. Why are we at war with somebody that's across the entire planet? This is like the medieval... It's like medieval England being at war with medieval China. It's just like, what the fuck is the point? Neither of you is going to attack each other. Like, he would have to march across like 30 hostile provinces in order to get to me, and it's just not worth it. It's like a war in word only. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Oh, long trip on. Ooh, I won't leave you ignored, 'cause you're up to me. Yeah. Thanks for that sub, man. I appreciate it. I saw the notification. I don't know if it's going to pop up on my little overlay or whatever. Sometimes it dithers. Well, but the Huns were conquering everything going that way anyways, and to be fair, the Roman Empire extended pretty far to the east. But it's like medieval England when their empire was just like England, being at war with China, when they're just like, Silk Road is dangerous, the supply lines would be a nightmare. It's just like, why even bother? I'm probably going to declare on either Ostermark, or I'm going to declare on... So Ostermark has two... Ostermark has two territories over here, although I'll suffer attrition going that way because we haven't converted. I'll suffer attrition going this way, though, too, won't I? Yeah, I'll get attrition going that way, too. I think I need to... People have been bitching at me because I haven't been doing the raise dead function. But it looks like it's the same as global recruitment. It's just named something different. Hey, what's up, Hyper G? How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome on in. Cat's losing his mind because he wants out. If you go out, you're never coming in again. Alright, whatever. Banished. Go. Gone forever. Probably not. The greenskins are actually far enough away from us to where I don't think we're probably going to fuck with them very often. Well, you guys said Hong Kong, but not in medieval times. I'm talking about like 1100s. It might be wiser to go after Essen since they are like a limited Ernst Becker.
Necropolis awaits.
Not intriguing play.
Yeah, let's get everybody moving around here. He's already filled up. Like, he's in really... Oh, we have Black Knights? No way. Oh, shit. We have Black Knights. Ain't that a bitch? We also got Crypt Horrors. That sounds pretty good. How do they differ from Crypt Ghouls? So they're weaker than Crypt Ghouls, but I think they have poison attacks, yeah, and they regenerate, it looks like. So maybe it's hard for them to die. I may just take further knights, I don't know. We have, I forgot we took Western Sylvania right before we ended the last stream. And so we are in control of all of the vampire areas. 1, 2, 3 provinces. I will say probably foster terror is probably a good idea. We've got to get some vampiric corruption to spread into some of these neighboring territories. Otherwise, we're going to have a lot of trouble invading them. Basically, we're going to be invading on a tight timetable, and it makes our life very, very difficult. If we could put multiple agents in that area and just have them, like, get on the feet and stomp around. What? Beep, boop, boop. Anyways, if we can get them into the neighboring areas, they can start raising corruption so that we can actually start invading these areas a little bit easier. We're maintaining 2 standing armies right now with a really, really good surplus, and so I'm pleased. I'm happy with the whole thing. I'll probably have her come back up this way. We're going to have them farm on this building over here, raise corruption, cause all kinds of problems. Now, we do want to be careful because if we go too far north, we'll get to Kislev. And if you go up to Kislev, the top-notch wog. Oh, goody. Funsies. So if we get into Kislev, the problem that we're going to run into is this is Chaos territory, and the Chaos Wastes have this tendency to, like, spill over and start fucking with you. And so we want to have a buffer zone up here. So I can't decide if I want to go down this way towards the princes or fight with the dwarves or what I want to do. The dwarves, I hate fighting dwarves, though. Fighting dwarves is the worst because they're just so good in this game. The dwarves are insanely good in this game. Because in Warhammer, they're a high point cost army, but in this game, you're limited in the amount of units you can have, but they still get like the same stacks that you get, and so they tend to be really, really difficult to deal with. We'll probably... Karik Kadrin might be a good starting point, actually. This looks like it might be defensible. We're going to take attrition going in there, too, though. Go ahead and go to Waldenhof. And we'll put into port right there. I think we're going to go to war with Karik Kadrin first before they are unified under a banner of dwarfitude. And so, fucking stunnies have got to go. We's gonna take your beard, little stutties. We's coming for you. Where's the orcs? I mean, where's the undead? Where's the Von Carsteins? And he is, wow, his movement is fucking crazy. Oh, never mind. No, it's not. I was thinking the border, although what we could do is we could go like that, and that'd get him there quicker. Yep. That would be like the liquor that gets him there quicker. What's up, Neku? How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. GNR Gardner, because I've played the other ones. I'm playing an Orc campaign on YouTube right now, and then I'm playing this on Twitch, and then my personal playthrough is Chaos. Although Chaos is a little bit different. I don't think a lot of people are going to like Chaos, because Chaos you basically have like one army, but your army is like a mobile city, and your job is just to run around and fuck with people, and it's kind of a unique way to play the game. Who needs a level up?
Everything done.
Salvatore got this upgrade. Alright, Salvatore. He's got... Oh, wow, we've got all kinds of cool stuff in here. Let's give him glittering scales. He can't take the sigil sword. There is a luck stone, though, which he can take because he is a physical combatant. Is that how long until that swaps over? That's got to be how long until that swaps over. He's also got a treasurer. Alright, so take a treasurer, I guess. Someone to hoard our earthly undead treasures. Why not? Hey, what's up, Peyton? How you doing? Yeah, the chaos are a little weird in this game, and it's a learning curve, learning to like play them after not playing them. Compared to all the other factions, they do things very, very differently. I'm gonna start getting Grenstadt ready for Vampiric Invasion. I'm gonna damage the walls of Grenstadt. Probably gonna succeed, and that's gonna give her a level. So while she's out here, we'll make her a spy, and every single turn she's just gonna hit Grenstadt, and then by being out here, she should be able to raise the taint of the area. She should raise the taint of the undead. It's always nice and insulting when someone raises their taint at you. Our shadow, thank you for serving. Your shadow falls over me. Thanks for coming, man. Thanks for subscribing. I appreciate it. Nah, I haven't drunk anything. I can't drink right now. My stomach's so fucked up anymore that I can't do anything fun. Wait, Salvatore still got shit going? I leveled you already, you fucking... Oh, no, I equipped him with some stuff. That's what it was. So he had Inspirational because I wanted him to recruit easily. We're going to turn him into a fighter, but it's just going to take a minute. He's got a skeletal steed. Yeah, give him a skeletal steed. There, the steed actually has an eating disorder. It's really not fair. Wait, so why is he able to go over here now when he couldn't before? And are we at war with Karak Kadrin? That's the second question. So Karak Kadrin, it kind of depends.
Let us hope you...
I'm not talking to Britannia. Fuck Britannia. Nobody gives a shit about you.
The days are dark. The end times come and
I will demand a payment.
Sanguinars come to treat with
Or I will declare war. Do you have no allies? Well, fuck you then. We're going to declare war on you. And we're going to ride into your territory like the sexy beast that we... Oh, shit.
It shall be done.
Well, Von Karstein, there's a problem with the UI where sometimes these guys will leave the army after you level them up because it doesn't drop them off your cursor or whatever. It is deeply upsetting. Blazehammer, don't quit your day job. That's my suggestion. Like, start your channel, but don't make it your job. That's the worst idea ever. Yeah, Silver Fox, you just got to do it through the Twitch UI. You can unsub whenever you desire to do so. So you can line it up for like 1 month or however long. You just got to remember to unsub because it'll get you like every month on the 15th or whatever. I wonder what they're rocking over here. Let me send a spy in real fast. I'm going to have him... I don't know if I want him to damage stuff or not. I mean, I guess go ahead and... Actually, I'm going to use you as a scout. Go this way and tell me what's inside this territory. I just want to be appraised if there's anything else coming this way. Now, he's going to have attrition, which is going to suck. But we can't occupy that. So, the goal would be... I think that's the stupidest rule ever. I hate how you can't occupy certain races' stuff. It really is kind of like an irritating change. Like, it makes no sense. Like, so why can't I take a dwarf hold? Like, why... Meh? Like, why is that an issue? You can get a mod that gets rid of it, and I may do that because I don't like it. It bothers me.
I'll take Sigmar's throne.
Yeah, we'll set up here. I'm going to add that this is going to make...
Ready.
Because I think we need to siege. It's gonna make sieging this place a fucking nightmare. Vampiric corruption's going up by 4 on the next turn. She should be increasing vampiric corruption over here too. She failed, but it was still enough to level her up. That's why you want to do it every single time. Yeah, that makes sieges particularly difficult for our army because we can't just sit there because we'll kill ourselves with attrition, which is a little bit terrifying. It's not something I like to go in on. I'm going to give her... Oh, wow, she's got really good assassination chances. Okay, yeah, make her good at assassination. Just generally make her a pain in the ass by fucking with the enemy. Well, that makes this whole thing a little bit more nerve-wracking. I'm going to deploy him right there so that we raise the vampiric corruption of the area a little bit more. I may actually have her start heading this way to help out with it too. I mean, the best thing to do here is just to destroy the entire faction, I guess, and sack them. But I can't... Hey, what's going on, Dasan? How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, he came back. He came back. He's got shit to say. Luckily, he uses up some of his lovely little total dark magic. Count Manfred plays the Necromancer's Price, but has no regrets when he lays eyes on the tome. He recognizes it as being a line of the 9 books of Nagash, authored... Oh, yeah! When we hit 10,000... I forgot about that. When we hit 10,000, it was going to cost us 5,000. I'm going to bring him back and over to here, and we'll deploy him where we need to deploy him. The factions of Chaos are in our territory right now. That's one of the Chaos factions right there. There's like 30 of them, and it depends if he's unified them or not. But that's not really how they play either. They're a little bit strange. Hey, what's up, Jabu? How you doing? Temis, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Welcome on in. He will probably hit Oberstyre. He will probably... Oberstyre does have a decent garrison, though, so Oberstyre could actually hold its ground against him okay. Which one of these adds a wall around the city? I think it's this one right here. Yeah, it adds walls, so they have to siege us. I think adding that would be smart on the part of most of our cities that are on these little border areas. So you can go up to a level 3 mausoleum. That's going to cost me all my moolahs, though, and I like my moolahs the way that they is. We can increase vampiric corruption. We can increase our growth. Actually, I can upgrade some of these buildings right here, so that's what I'm going to do. We'll take Waldenhof up by a little bit. I'm going to leave him chilling over here, and we're just going to fuck with this settlement with just, like, mad vampiric corruption if we can. What's up, Scottish Ranger? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Redman, good to see you. Welcome on in. It's always nice to see people filing on in to hang out for a little while. Crimson Fooker, good to see you. Peyton Scott, only about 15 minutes. We haven't been going that long. I may declare on Chaos, too, just to get them out of my territory. Chaos can have negative effects in your region, and I don't much like the fact that they're here. I don't like it at all, in fact. It's a bit of an irritation for me. Yeah. Let's head back to our own territory. I gotta get rid of some of this. I'll have her hang out over here and get rid of some of this chaos corruption so that life gets a little bit easier. No, no more jalopy. If he was higher level, he could use attack the walls, which I could use repeatedly in order to kind of fix that up. We have no money right now, though, which is also troublesome. Alright, well, we'll wait and see what happens. Hey, what's up, Marble Dan? How you doing? Welcome to the stream.
Speak thy words.
Oh, he wants a peace treaty right now. I mean, I'll make peace with you if you wanted to go in on, like, 2,000. I mean, if you really want to make it worth my while, I will, don't know if that's worth fighting. We'll take it to the battle map, why not? Hey. Hey, what's up, Irish Ryan? How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. No, I will never make a Sims 4 series. I can virtually guarantee you that will never happen on my channel. Yeah, we're still counting Splattercat, blah. We're getting raided by Karak Kadrin right now, but I'm going to wipe out their only army. And then once their only army's dead, I really shouldn't even fight this battle. It's kind of a waste of time. We're definitely going to lose. What it comes down to is, like, how much pain can I inflict before we go down? That's really all there is to it. The dwarves in this game, dwarves are always overpowered in Warhammer stuff. I mean, they're hard to balance because technically their warriors have been fighting for like 700 years. Their armor is the best on the planet. It's just like, well, what can you do? But hey, what's up, VA? How you doing, man? Bush Wookie, what's up, man? Keep the caps on the D-Lo, though. That's one of the rules. Dizzy Zebra, good to see you. Dwarves are in need of adjustment right now, I think. Because they're the only faction that I really just sort of dread fighting. Because no matter what you do, it's just like, Jesus Christ. They can definitely hurt you. Even if you make all sound tactical decisions, their units are pretty beefcaked out. And that's normally balanced in Warhammer by the fact that they are high point value, so you can't bring quite as many of them. But they are unencumbered by that in this game, because they can still bring the same 20 stack that you can bring. And from what I've seen so far, their units basically amass in the same numbers. Undead shouldn't have any problems with moving along speedily. I don't think they have any artillery, which means I should be able to hang tight without too many problems. Yeah, John. Now, I haven't played... I gotta be honest with you right now. I haven't played from the dwarf perspective yet, and so chances are I just haven't seen their downside. They're probably really, really expensive, would be my guess. My guess is that they probably have really high upkeeps. What's up, Tech Man? How you doing? Disband, no. We're probably not doing the Solus project anytime soon. Unless they do, like, a promotional thing. It's just not something I'm going to go back to at any time soon. I just don't have time for it. Oh, shit. Silver Fox! Your money talks and it says you love me. Thanks for subbing, man. I appreciate it. They are turning towards the right now. Now, my estimation, they have a lot. Like a fucking ton. They have like a massive amount. Basically, we're going to draw them all back to there. They are just going to get their ass whooped on this side. Those doggies are not that good. I don't like the doggies very much. They're alright. You baddies need to go in there and just start hassling. And does everyone have an order? They don't have an order. This is a fight we're going to lose for sure, but maybe we can inflict a little bit of damage in here before we get totally whacked. They are sending out a hero. Might be worth it. We may be able to actually fuck up their morale if we can kill off that hero before anything else goes too crazily wild. We've got our big units up there right in the front of them, swinging those clubs around and taking care of business, beating a couple fools down. I love the way their armor looks, though. They're so shiny and badass looking. I love the dwarves in Warhammer. Their art direction has always been absolutely fantastic. Nothing subtle about it, just colossal ass kickers. He's confident right now. I think what I might be able to do is if we can charge the Longbeards from the back right here, we may be able to fuck with their morale a little bit. Now, granted, they are going to attack back, but the point there was just to kind of ping-pong them back and forth to mess with their morale before this gets any rowdier than it actually is. We're not doing too terribly on the field of battle, actually. We're in there. I mean, we've got guys routing right now, which is surprising enough at this point. I was not expecting to see any routing happening already, but hey, I will take it. I don't want the Quarrelers. The Quarrelers are fucking up my dogs right now, so we're going to fold along the left-hand front pretty soon. But Nah, the battle is probably not winnable, all things considered. My goal was to kill off their lord, and just to hope that that works. They do have a lot of quarrelers, though, and that's really where we're going to lose this battle, is the fact that they can unload just tons and tons and tons of arrows on us, and their arrow launchers are really, really strong. They're fantastically powerful. And so anyways, if we could get their hero, I think it would be semi-alright. These units don't really matter anyways because they will replenish on their own. And so there it is. I don't think there's any reason to stick that one out too much further. Pimpin'! Ooh, I hope you are not limping, because I care about your medical health. Thanks for subbing, man. I appreciate it. It was a decisive loss. I felt like we inflicted a lot more casualties there, but you know what? I guess we didn't. They're going to sack us. Oh, they have 2 armies. That's fun. The AI also cheats with regards to its finances, so you got to be aware of that too. The AI cheats hella hard. I've seen like factions that have 1 city maintaining like 4 armies and shit like that. It's super brutal how hard they cheat sometimes. It gets worse and worse and worse the higher you raise the difficulty too. It's a thing that Warhammer has done since, I'm sorry, that Total War has done since like the dawn of time. There's a migration. We can take growth and recruitment costs, or we can banish them. Yeah, I'll take the growth and recruitment costs. Whatever, that's fine. Over on this side, we have a marching order. Oh, really? He ruined our city. That's a dick move. That's a giant dick move. Okay. Go and kill him.
March or die.
Alright, so we will auto-resolve that bitch because that fight's not worth fighting. Our captives, we took 62. I am going to... Let's murder the captives for the leadership bonus. That's a big army down right there, and then he's going to go and he'll... So we killed Dalid Burlickson. DJ Dalid! The best music ever!
Yes. Moving.
So essentially you move over to here. That removed a bunch of our upgrades. But we did kill one of his armies, so not the worst turnout ever. If I could get... So what happens if the vampiric corruption gets high? Because what I've noticed is with chaos corruption... Okay, so basically I just need to prime this area for an invasion. That's all that I need to do. It'll be cool. Just gotta get it ready to make our enemies deady and keep it steady. Oh, we can go grave guards over here, but I think we already have... Do we? Oh, we lost our bonus too. I gotta fix Waldenhof. We'll go back to Waldenhof in just a second and we'll rebuild it. Little bastards hit us hard right there. I will probably set up an ambush like right here. Just in case he tries to come back to the area so that we can get ourselves an attack off. Hey, what's going on? I saw somebody... No, I don't think you get a Vampiric Rebellion. I think they get attrition on their armies or something. Yeah, Niflheim should be done. I don't know, quite frankly, right now I'm done with just like everything on YouTube. I'm just like, meh. I'm kind of meh about everything on YouTube right now. Like, frankly, everything is on like the edge. Oh, you fell into my ambush. You fell into my ambush. This is about to be a rough day for you.
Bring me flesh to craft.
Don't run.
Scent of death is strong.
Do not run, you little shit stain. It's time to die. It's time for us to destroy our foes. I don't even know how ambush works. I thought it just makes you auto-attack like anything that comes in. Venom Lich! It is not a bitch for you to subdue me, what you've done. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, content ID's a bitch. It's just kind of... one of those things you either have to join a network that'll give you immunity to it, they'll give you managed status, or B, you just kind of have to like live through it. I know that's why Jeff Major ended up quitting for a really, really long time. Oh yeah, we got cavalry for the first time ever. I almost never have cavalry. I'm gonna keep the... I'll keep some of you guys over here and some of you guys over here. As far as our lords go... Doesn't he have a charger? Yeah, he's got a charger. So I don't know, put him with the cavalry or something. That'll be chill. Our magic levels look pretty good. I'm happy with the way that that's looking right now. He doesn't have artillery, but chances are he's probably just going to turtle for a little while and try to hold his ground. I'm going to turn slightly that way, and then we will move forward to there. Meanwhile, I would very much prefer it if my cavalry was on top of that hill on that side. Unfortunately, they're going to have to take it a little bit slow because I don't want to waste all of their stamina up on the top left. I don't think the dwarves could fight this army. I think the dwarves do perfectly fine versus garrisons because garrisons aren't really equipped to deal with their shit. But when it comes to dealing with just like my main armies that are actually well balanced and have like cavalry and all that fun stuff, I don't think they stand a huge chance. I don't think it's YouTubers in general. I think it's people that do uncut LPs because uncut LPs are dying right now. There just like isn't the audience anymore to like do it for a living, and like it's just precarious at the moment. And so I think a lot of people are with live skills anyways are moving over to Twitch because it affords them a much better chance of like not losing everything in the next year and a half when like this entire industry basically collapses on itself. Like people aren't interested in uncut LPs anymore. What people really want are like PewDiePie type things, and so people get what there's a demand for, I guess. There's not really much what you can do. I'm not trashing like PewDiePie or anything. It's just, it is what it is. It's the way things change. It's like trying to do a 1970s variety show anymore. It just doesn't work. Things change and you can change along with them, or you can go find another job. I'll probably put them in right there. My lord, I think he's a caster more than anything else. So I'll probably put him right here so that he can cast on the back lines. But much along that token, I don't think I'm going to mess around too much more. I'm going to move them over to there so that they have a pretty solid chance at, like, deeply striking at the enemy and causing a lot of problems. John, I think if I did it full-time, I could get close. Like this 3-day-a-week thing, it's kind of hard to appraise. It's kind of like working 3 days a week and extrapolating. And so I think if I was doing it 5 days a week, I could. There would be some fluctuations, and there would obviously be adjustment periods and things like that. But I think I could make it work. We've got a charge coming in. Go ahead and give me a little bit of pain over on this side. These guys are going to swoop on in. You are going to go after them. Actually, no, stay on a flank. Stay on a flank. You guys are going after the Quarrelers. They are heavy cavalry, so everything should be perfectly fine over there. Indeed, heavy cavalry just went straight through them like they didn't even exist. The dwarves, as I understand it, are kind of weak to cavalry because they have no way to counter it. They don't have spearmen or anything like that, and so extensive use of cavalry seems to be the really, really great way to leave them on their toes. Let's go ahead and pull back for a second. And then after pulling back, we're going to loop back around, actually go to there, and then to there. I need these Quarrelers dealt with, like, now. We'll fight along that side. You guys go over to here and reinforce along this side. You guys go to there. This army needs to go to this side where our big guys can currently run the hell away because they are getting stomped on a little bit. They should be alright, I think. I'm trying to lower their factions like hardcore right now. I'm trying to lower their efficiency at the moment by a lot. I'm trying to take them out of the fight essentially so that we don't have to deal with them much anymore. We got enemies running away on that side. I'm going to slow this down for a second. Invocation of Nehek needs to go out to them because they are suffering right now. I'm going to bring them back over this way because they can fly, which gives them a fantastic way to just disengage from combat and not give a shit anymore. You guys, yeah, just stay on these quarrelers over here. If you can fuck with their lives, that'd be great. We are losing some horsemen. Where are my other Varguests at? Oh, they're actually over here helping out. Okay. That works all right. They may need an assist on this side with the Longbeards, but we can pull out these dudes in just a minute, and it'll be chill. Now, the heavy shot cavalry, we mostly don't want them to stick around on this side. Instead, I'm just going to have them kind of hit everything that they can hit along the way. Like, if they can just create terror in the back lines, that's perfectly fine by me. So just engage, disengage, attach, detach. Doesn't really matter. You guys need to get out of combat, like, right now. So flap away, dear sirs. Flap away. We are going to take a little bit of damage over on this side, but for the most part, it feels like we're winning. Oh, where is he at? Oh, he's taking pretty considerable damage, too. Okay, disengage yourself. We'll do an invocation of Nehek on them. Go ahead and use his staff to boost up our troops a little bit further. They're attacked on all sides, so they should fold very, very soon. Let's go ahead and turn them around. Mess with these guys who are fighting our zombies. You can see their morale falling off on that side. Good, good stuff. Just keep moving that cavalry around. Hit every flank that's available to just, like, mess with them a little bit. And the retreat should be sounded very, very, very soon. I don't know if there it goes. So there's our victory. Hey, what's up, booty butt? Booty butt, booty butt, booty butt chicks. A booty butt chicks. A booty butt chicks. A booty butt, booty butt, booty butt chicks. Hey, what's up, Sleeper Cell? How you doing, man? I'm doing pretty well right now. I'm chilling, hanging out, kicking ass, taking names. I mean, really, it comes down to cavalry. Cavalry, it's hard to balance cavalry. Cavalry have always been overpowered as shit in, like, every Total War game. And they're spammable. Like, historically, cavalry was limited by the amount of people who had the resources available to actually have horses that were trained for combat. Whereas in this game, you don't have those limitations, so you can recruit as many fucking horses as you want all day, every day. And, like, nothing bad happens. What's up, Shiala? How you doing? Beef Man. I will probably eat most of the captives so that I can replenish, and we have now killed off their other army. Their military strength is like hardcore dwindling right now. We got the ability to Power Stone it on up, so just in case you were trying to get your Dreamcast on, we can play some Power Stone now. Let's go back to our own territory, shall we? And in our own territory, we shall begin to replenish. At Fort Obersight, or Oberstyre, what do we have here? Level 3 of that would be perfectly fine. We don't have an anvil-y thing in this area yet, but the anvil-y thing requires level 4, so that's not good. I'd probably say we should probably just work on the corpse piles so that we can have a garrison here, and if we can get that up to the point where it actually provides us with walls, that makes the flanks of our empire, or the flanks of our cityscape, pretty hard to mess with. On this side, I've got to recolonize this shit right here, which is going to take a fat chunk out of my armies. We've now reclaimed this province, which is perfectly fine. We'll take that back up to level 1. We will give another edict, which is going to be to grow and thrive as hard as you can in this area, because we've got to get our shit back together, and if we can't do that, it's definitely going to affect us negatively. Oh, everybody got level ups right now. I know, you grow impatient, you grow with width too, because frankly you haven't been watching what you eat while we're out here on the road. We can give our Graveguard and Crypt Horrors a little bit more strength. I think that's a good idea. Although charge bonus for cavalry units would be cool too. I mean, at the end of the day, we're probably going to have to take a lot of that stuff in order to make it all work. For her, I think I had her as just like a combatant. I'm pretty sure I just had her out there kicking asses and taking names. Because heroes in this game are definitely, I've won ridiculous. I've had warriors do ridiculous fucking work on the enemy. It's been like hardcore. Forgot what I was talking about for a second. Oh, yeah. heroes can have a major effect on the way battles play out. I've seen one high-level hero wipe out like 3 entire regiments all by himself. Hey, I love you too, Gwax. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Welcome on in. Leopold Harkon, I think is this guy. No, that's Luther Helsnicht. So it's this guy over here. There he is. What was I building him to be? Just another leader? Okay. He's focused on his host already. I'll probably give him... Oh, I don't know. I'll probably work on his magic a little bit. Although I thought he already had Invocation of Nehek. Although it never hurts to have 10% campaign movement too. That's always really, really nice. It might be a good idea to lower their attrition that they take too, just because when we go out on a mission, I tend to suffer from a lot of attrition, and it's not just superstition. That shit stings. I think Shogun 2 is probably my favorite of the Total War games, followed by Rome 1. Oh, they've rewarded us for doing something here. Let's just... we've had that event so many times already that I don't even care anymore. Everybody just needs to replenish while we're out here. That'd be great. It looks like we can raise dead if we really, really want to. Grave guards. I don't think more cavalry would hurt. Yeah, I mean, it would hurt our bottom line, but more cavalry would still be legit. Grave guards would also be acceptable. The guys with claymores, I don't tend to like the guys who don't have shields because so many of the armies in this game, the AI runs really, their armies tend to be really heavy on the part of ranged, and so I tend to be paranoid about ranged units eating us up while we fight. And so I tend to either put most of my stuff into either cavalry or just shielded infantry. I do have more crypt horrors that I could hire, which would be pretty badass. He doesn't have any big, like, slug'em units. So that sounds pretty good. So how does this work? We just, like, raise dead and we just, like, get that stuff? It's, like, more expensive, but we get it instantaneously? That's pretty sweet. I like it. It's kind of like global recruitment, but a little bit different. Like global recruitment, but a tiny bit different. Airless, I should stream at least 3 times a week, and I tend to go for 2 to 4 hours at a time.
With the shepherd. Very well. Deliver thy message.
Oh, they ended their non-aggression pact with me. That's not good. Weasel Land decided that they wanted to get a piece. Oh, really? Why are they declaring? They're not allied with any of the factions that we're fucking with right now. Huh. We might want to work on our diplomatic game. See if we can get somebody fighting alongside us here. We've got this one already. We could do a recruiting surplus, but I'm not going to be recruiting at all, so I'm going to give myself the leadership bonus. Since we're at war with southern factions, I'm going to try and sue for peace with Karak Kadrin right now because we should have them pretty well beaten. And so I'm going to get a peace treaty going, and then I'm going to demand a payment of, let's try 4,000. That has moderate success. We'll run that by them. They have turned it down. We'll try a payment of 3,000. There we go. And so they accepted our offer because we basically wiped them out. They have nothing left. I can't hurt them any further, and so I don't see any benefit in staying at war with them. So we were declared on by... Who? Oh, that little faction right there. Hey, what's a bitch is they're kind of defended by the fact that they're behind factions that we're not at war with, so we can't quite get to them. I'll probably just try to focus on my southern borders. Just kind of keep an army around. And we'll just sort of watch and see what happens here. I haven't really been using my agents, but I'm going to damage the walls of the moot so that she can keep leveling up because we are absolutely going to need more agents in the future. She's an assassin, so assassino, we can use her to run up on our enemies and stab them in the neck until they fall over. On this side, I will probably have him head out this way. We've stirred up enough trouble in these lands already, although they've got 20% vampiric corruption, which is not terrible. We may want to prime them for an invasion later by just leaving an agent over here. That's what I'll do. I'll prime them for an invasion later and just have them sitting on that side. I'm on turn 100 with Chaos, and I've conquered most of the northern part of the map, but it's just kind of like, playing Chaos is weird because you've got to constantly be exploiting just like political shit that's happening. Like if two factions are fighting each other, you declare on one of them, and you try to make peace with the other if you're allowed to, and then you just wipe that faction out. And it's like, you kind of act like a mercenary, like a free agent almost. Some malignant thing dares to challenge you. I will... let it be, I guess. I don't know. Oh yeah, we've got research going on right now. So we got Blood is Power. So income from cities is up. That's actually pretty good. Vampiric Corruption is probably a good idea because we are having trouble now that Chaos has invaded the world, keeping our Vampiric Corruption all nice and squared away. What does that mean right there? Due to the presence of a battle site marker, you can raise powerful... Oh, that's pretty cool. Nice. Okay. I will focus on that then. I will more than likely, because I need to generate more income, go ahead and get that rebuilt. On this side, we've got that ready to go, so yeah, make that happen so that we can recruit better. And then on this side for Eshin, where is Eshin? Eshin is that guy. I don't know what I'll do with Eshin. We'll probably take the secondary one right here and turn it into something akin to one of the recruitment trees maybe, or... we might just focus on building up wine, possibly. Maybe putting in some kind of, like, public order or repression gallows or something. Might be kind of cool. Let's see, the omens are ill. Something you have done has pissed off the gods. I've got extra cash right now, that's fine. Over here, keep stirring up trouble with him and raising his vampiric corruption so that at some point we can invade. Oakenhammer, we're basically not on good terms with most of our neighbors. And so chances are they will come through here. I'm going to plant myself in Schwarzhofen for right now.
Bring me flesh to craft.
What is this trending towards? 83%. Or no, it's trending towards what? 16%. Oh, really? We really need to offset that corruption. And if we can't do it, it's going to cause us issues. Something like a Balefire Brazier might help. What is that? We've got... So recruitment in this area is already set up with a Blasphemous Bulwark. We've got that over there. That's headed up to there. It looks like I've actually done a pretty good job. How do you offset corruption? I probably got to bring an agent back and have them just like root it out over here, right? Alright, come back over here and root out the corruption. Yeah, it looks like that's how you get rid of it. That should be cool. So that evened them out. Did that also help up here? Yeah, it actually helped out for the entire territory. So that's pretty sweet. Corruption is still kind of growing over here. Can I get myself a new agent? I can. It's expensive, but I can do it. Do I have any Vampire Lords right now? Get a Vampire Lord. That seems pretty dope. I mean, he seems like the type of unit that you embed with the rest of your faction. He's also missing a nose, and so unfortunately there may be some kind of replenishment thing that we need to do for him there, but what are you gonna do? So the border princes, as far as I know, have not declared on me. My guess is that they declared on behalf of another faction because they were expected to do so. And that's just the way that it's gone down there. Oh, wow, we're getting chaos corruption in spite of the fact that we have an agent working here. Interesting. Okay. So the Balefire Brazier will probably fix that, but we don't have the cash for it right now. Instead, I would have you over here. Oh, he's actually a new army. I don't need that. I'm sorry, I recruited the wrong thing. That was a waste of cash. A big waste of cash. I don't actually need him. What I needed was not a lord, it was a hero. And we have no heroes available right now. So unfortunately, we'll just have to live with that mistake. Salvatore von Karstein has gotten himself a level up. Just kind of maintaining the borders right now. Just trying to wait and see how this is all going to go down as time goes along. Let's continue working on his barded skeletal steed to make his life a little easier. I need a hero to save us. It's gonna be super red. Woohoo. What's up, Ryan? Welcome back to the stream. Good to see you again. Welcome on and back in. I mean, technically I could take the diplomatic penalties over here. But I don't know. I'll more than likely just kind of hang tight in this region and set up an ambush right there. So what does the ambush do for me? Surprise attacks against passing armies. Hidden until discovered or battle initiated. Okay, yeah, that's fine. She's still working on corruption over here. He could probably afford to reroute down to the south. If you're wondering, I haven't fought with them yet because I want a buffer kingdom in between me and the people coming from the north who are trying to murder me. And so I'm trying to keep it on the DL right now. They're probably pretty angry at me right now. Doesn't really matter though. It'll even out after a bit. I think I might need him to come back down in here and deploy. And just like keep an eye on my lands because chaos is spreading at the moment. And that becomes pretty goddamn irritating over time. Alright, Mickey Mouse. I will see you later. Thanks for stopping on in. I appreciate you hanging out on this side. Hey, what's up, Kalisar? How's it going? So Britannia and Artois have combined. The Karsteins have been discovered just trying to lay an ambush on this side. Don't really want to declare on all of mankind just yet. I'm sort of waiting for things to cool off with
Von Karstein, a curse upon the Empire for centuries.
I mean, the problem is right now, if I wanted to get after Wessenland, I need to invade, like, everybody just to get after them. So they got Averland right there. And it would just be a goddamn mess getting after them. Yeah, like, I can't even fight them with their current position, and so it's like, meh. I suppose I could go after Stirland, but that would give them a unified front to fight against me at. I'm just watching for an opportunity right now. Hey, what's up, ICP? How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome on in. Cleveland Steamer, what's up, man? Don't do that. You gotta put down some fucking tarps or something if you're gonna do that in my place. Be careful. Gotta go back to this territory to fill out and get another set of crypt horrors, which I do actually really, really want. Oh, I can't even get the crypt horrors there. Okay, well, give me better infantry then, and that'll work for right now. Give me a turn or so. My hope is that Wissenland does not have a open borders treaty with them. They haven't hit me yet, so I don't think that they do. It seems very unlikely. I'm guarding both sides of my kingdom as carefully as I can, just in case they try to cut across the top. Twitch subs, we are approaching 215 right now. We have 215 subscribers on the channel right now. At 250, you guys get a new set of emotes, which is pretty cool. Let's keep moving some of our local stuff along. I think that's probably a good idea. I'd like to put in a balefire over here as well. That all seems okay to me. We have a gold smeltery. That's good. People just sitting around smelling gold all day long. Like, yep, smells like gold. I'm glad you can make it, Eshevin. Welcome on in. Perot, good to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, we need like a chair remote, and we need like some other stuff too. We've got an agent right there. Why is that agent fucking with? That's weird that the Imperials are fighting with the Dwarves. Seems like such an odd faction to go to war with. It looks like there's a reward for killing that agent. I may give it a go. She's pretty good at assassinations, so might work out for us. She can't quite get there yet. He shouldn't mess with us at all. Hey, zombie slayer, stay away, way from my armies now. But yeah, don't come near my armies. If you're a zombie slayer, you can't be a part of this thing that I have going on right now. It's too high risk. I may get rid of a couple of you. And then possibly raise 2 more of those big bastards. I like those a lot. Those big old wrecking ball guys that like run up in and just like do hella damage up in there. Just punking dudes. I like the bigger units like the trolls and stuff. I enjoy them. They make me happy. Not allowed to talk about it, GNR. You can actually get banned for it. So, most Twitch streamers rely entirely upon revenue derived from subscriptions and donations. I guess is like the safest way for me to put that. If you think you're coming into my territory, you better think again, Beezy. She's got a 43% chance to assassinate this bitch. Get in there, do it. Ah, she failed with 43%. Ah, well. She'll get him eventually. She just got to stay on it. Got to keep applying herself. I'm going to deploy him in this territory since he is set up to be like a tax collector at the moment. So, it does help. I need to get him worked on, though, for like repression-related stuff. Let's go balefire over here. I don't know if that's like territory-wide. It may or may not be. Yeah, RNGesus was not... I mean, RNGesus wasn't totally against us, though. If RNGesus was totally against us, we would have critically failed and our character would have gotten killed. And if RNGesus was against us, we would have failed and gotten wounded for like 3 turns or whatever. So it's not that bad. They want a peace treaty for 750. I will take it because I'm not planning to attack them anyways, so basically they're paying me for nothing, for something that I wasn't going to do anyways. They're paying me for their own peace of mind, I suppose. Oh, they got a chaos invasion up here. Yep, chaos rebellions. Those are fun. Imbecile? Who says imbecile that way? Imbecile? No! Stop failing at assassinating. Here, let me augment your skills by another 7%. Next turn she'll get him. Next turn. Actually, assassinate, although that's for the second attempt or whatever. She's still got an okay chance of getting rid of him. She's got to keep leveling up. We can turn her into a really, really good assassin if we so desire. Did that change anything for them? Like the fact that we've made friends with the Dwarves? They don't appear to like the Dwarves very much. Can we declare peace yet with the people that declared on us from like all the way across the map? Like Wissenland? I don't want to fight you, like...
A curse upon the...
I don't know, like, it's a pointless war, like, nothing's happening here, but it's keeping me from declaring on these people right here, because I know the second I declare on them, it's going to be like a floodgate of people messing with me. Like, I want to declare on, not the Empire, but I want to declare on... Oh, really? Wait, hold on, what? That's Wissenland right there? Oh, wait, what? Who are we declared on by? I got the wrong faction, I think. We're at war with the Top Knots. We're not at war with them right now? I thought they declared on us. Who declared on us? I'm so fucking confused right now. I'm so goddamn lost. So we have peace treaties, non-aggression pacts. So I guess Wissenland. Oh. Well, fuck it then. Maybe we'll declare on Ostermark and see what we can accomplish over here. Chaos goes to war with everybody anyways, so why worry about him? Oh, got that sub hype, but I missed it, so I'm going to have to wait for it to come up on the little notification thingamadoobie before I get you.
Bats and wolves, gather.
Bats and wolves. Yeah, let's go ahead and raise corruption for right now. I need things that are like heavily focused on corruption rising. Hey, what's up, Chinchilla? How's it going? Chinchilla? Chinchilla? Chinchilla. Chinchillas are adorable. Everybody loves chinchillas. Chinchillas are hella cute. Trying to get this guy because there's a quest on his head, but it's not letting me do it. It's not letting me do it. It is resisting and making this difficult. Ah, we have a new lord, Eberhard von Karstein. Wait, which one was Eberhard von Karstein? And where is he?
Your wish, master.
Man, there's all kinds of crazy shit going on over here, isn't there?
Bring me flesh to craft. Going.
Yeah, let's move right up to the edge of the territory. I'm going to try and turn that into something that I want. It's weird how Chaos doesn't want to fight with us right now, because when you start as Chaos, you start at war with everybody. And, like, I never made a treaty with Chaos, but Chaos starts out at war with everybody when you play as Chaos. So that's a little bit weird.
Come, impress me.
I bet Pikachu would be delicious. He looks like he would have a lot of fat, though, so you'd have to kind of cut around it. And you have to make sure that it's, like, marbled properly. Well, I mean, if they don't want that territory,
Fly me at thy peril.
I'll take it.
I'll be all powerful.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy. It's mine now.
You will be rewarded.
And we did it without any invasions or anything else. Life made easy. And so did he wipe out a faction over here, too? I mean, his army is still inside of our territory, so... Oh, there's 62% corruption over here, though. That's a little rough. Egarl the Black. It looks like they wiped out Fort Yakova over on this side, too. Which we could go. Beckhofen's been wiped out. The nice thing about Chaos is you can kind of, like, colonize in their wake if you're careful. And you can end up taking a lot of land in a very short amount of time just in colonization. Hey, what's going on, Slave Goblin Troll? I'm glad you like him. I feel like I'm playing really shitty, but it's coming from the perspective of somebody who has, like, not played Total War in a very, very long time and never particularly enjoyed it in the first place. And so, you know, I'm learning things as I go along, I guess. Oh, you can be level 3? Well, you should be level 3 then. Leopold Harkon for colonizing has a level up. Everything in this game gives you some kind of benefit. Master of the Dead replenishes the HP of combatants. Okay, yeah, augments his area. Okay, yeah, take that. That's cool. He's got an augmented area. That's why the ladies love him. Hey, what's up, Pradon? How you going? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome on in.
Bats and wolves.
I don't like multiplayer because it's just everybody running exploits and broken shit over and over and over again. Like, people take multiplayer too seriously so that you can't have fun playing it. Like, they don't play the factions the way they're meant to be played. They just, like, break whatever faction they're playing and, like, cheese their asses off with whatever wins. That's why I don't play multiplayer on anything, is because people can't leave well enough alone. They gotta cheat hella hard in order to win. Or at least cheese hella hard to win. You saw that shit with, like, broken cavalry units and stuff in the older games.
It is night.
Do you need fresh troops?
I don't really like you being in my territory right now. I find that to be a tiny bit upsetting.
Thine right is mine. Yes.
I may go up and declare on him for walking in my lands.
Don't think so.
Like, you can't just let somebody walk all over your shit like that. You gotta, like, teach him a lesson, you know?
Die. Kill them. Raise them.
This is probably not going to make the other factions happy. And he's probably not in a position to make this happen.
I'll take Sigmar's throne.
So we'll wait right there, and then we'll come after him soon.
Soon I'll be all-powerful.
Although he may go after them, which would be troublesome and problematic. That was probably a mistake. I may lose this army over here.
Are you ready?
Everything dies.
It's not going too badly, actually. Colonizing is expensive. That's the big thing you have to note, is that colonizing is insanely expensive in terms of, like, manpower lost. I will more than likely just hit this up with Cursed Fields and just turn this into a revenue generator, which would be cool. Let's go ahead and raise up Vampiric Corruption to make that a little bit better on this side. Balefire Brazier should help out with that. We only got $20 left to our name. We are broke as a fucking joke right now. I'm going to keep armies around on this side,
To the shadow.
and I'm going to leave them in ambush mode just in case. I feel like somebody's probably going to come down this way. We got Vampiric Corruption falling off on that side, but that's the point in taking some of our stuff. Yeah, we did really well, Schoolmaster. The next episode's going to be really interesting. Enter Elysium's really tying things together in a fantastic way with the storyline. Like, things are definitely... I think our characters are probably going to die in the next 4 to 5 streams, would be my guess. Because there are certain powers that be that we're about to butt heads with. And once we butt heads with those, it's gonna be crazy. Is that a captain right there? Yeah, go kill him. Oh, we don't have any money. Never mind. I'll have her stir up trouble for a turn then. And then we'll go deal with him afterwards. Yeah, he's really pulling things together in a really cool way when it comes to the way that things are developing. It's interesting watching and seeing how things are going to go. I doubt we're going to last much longer as a team. You undeploy.
Ready.
The true Von Carstein.
You move out of ambush stance. And then come over to here to defend this territory just in case. Because I do think he's going to move like that, and I think that's like the only crossing right there. There's not a crossing for a long-ass way on that side.
Bring me flesh.
He's almost replenished, so he should be fine on the next turn. Like, technically we could sally out and fight him right there. But he's got a pretty solid army, and so I'd like to tag team him a little bit. Just be like, everybody grab an end of the dwarf! And just see what we can have fun. Yeah, I think I might go against the team's wishes right there. I may just sit down because Tiny pretty much trusts me. Tiny trusts me even though he's aware of the fact that I had something to do with his downfall. And so I think he sees me as like a good guy on the team, or at least somebody who's trustworthy. And he's probably willing to let bygones be bygones, considering we all have a target on our foreheads right now.
They will serve.
from someone.
Strike out.
I'm going to set up right there. And I'm going to set up over here with ambushes.
Come, impress me.
And we'll kind of just see what he does right there. In the meantime, I'm going to start moving agents up this way. God, she moves fast on undead soil, doesn't she? She's quick on undead soil. You put her anywhere else, though, and she's terrible. Alright, Cancom. I'll see you later. Thanks for coming to the stream. I appreciate you stopping on in. Yeah. I think that Tiny is going to become an NPC for us. Somebody to possibly replace Pug. If Pug ever has a week where, like, if Shen has a week where he has to go out of town or whatever, I think Tiny's got a pretty decent chance to become somebody we can rely on right there. How did he weave around us without getting caught? That's goddamn amazing right there. He's going to run, and I'm going to give chase. We've got a pretty reasonable chance of taking him out, especially since we have a garrison jumping in. I'm going to have the garrison do whatever they're going to do. Like, they can just be controlled by the AI, because I always fuck it up when I control the AI guys. Hey, what's up, Lupin? How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. But yeah, I was thinking about, I'm going to talk to Tiny, and I'm just going to level with him. I'm going to show him the pictures and be like, regardless of whatever bad blood exists or however distrustful you are of us, at this point, you may not like my team. You may know something happened. And I may level with him and be like, yep, we ran against you. But the truth of the matter is, that has to be bygones right now, because there are very, very powerful people trying to kill us together at the moment. So we can tear each other apart over past slights, or we can come together right now. But either way, the corps are coming for both of us. So we can agree to shelve this all, or we can kill each other and then risk being flanked by the corporations. But it's your fucking call. And I think he already knows all the stuff I'm going to tell him anyways. I'm fairly positive he knows what I know already, judging by the way that he was acting when he was speaking with us. We'll see how it goes, though. We will see how it goes. Got an army coming in from that side, A. We've got people arranged. Let's put this in slow-mo. I'm going to set my cavalry up along that left-hand flank. This army is just going to move up. And once that has been done, they're going to move to face the enemy like so. Our ally is more than likely either going to try and pincer them. God, that's such a badass city in the background, that ruin or whatever. It's really, really cool to look at. So they're coming in from that side right there. A lot of this is going to come down to the fact, see, the AI always runs really, really shooty, heavy armies. I don't know why. They tend to run very, very shooty armies. Stop with the caps, or I'm going to give you a temp ban, please. I'm not spoiling anything. I'm just saying what my plan is in the future. Like, you're going to find out that next week anyways. Nothing's being spoiled, I don't think, anyways. Not from my perspective. It's just like an idea. Yeah, it's got like that cool little building out front, and I like that a lot. That's pretty badass. It's like the city that you would film like a Dimmu Borgir music video in. Not so much. We're kind of just holding our turf right now and having repeated skirmishes with dwarves and dwarfen kind. Have you guys move over to there. And as soon as we start taking fire from the enemy, let's get this thing joined. Let's do this thing. Probably going to need a pretty solid battle force right here where the fighting's going to be the hottest. That's mostly just fighting with our shirts off, because that's how you fight like a hot boy. And then with my lords, I'll probably put the more powerful ones right where the fighting is thickest. As far as she's concerned, she's got Spirit Leech and she's got Immortal Will. I'll wait until she needs to use it. Along this side, we are going to sound that cavalry charge to mess with that arrow battalion right there. And we're just going to have to wait and see what happens here. They can shoot arrows as much as they desire. Go ahead and fight with them. Actually, if you could break through right here and pin them, that'd be utterly fantastic. So our big units have joined the battle. I would like you to see if you can get into combat with them. Let's go ahead and break the lineup a little bit here. Kind of shift targets slightly. Hey, what's going on, Raptor? Welcome back to the stream. They should be able to wrap them up very, very quickly. That force should go down really fast, all things considered. And then the second that they break through right here, they're going to go straight through that grouping of enemies and into these guys right here. After they smash into them, there should be a fairly large turn on this side. Yeah, there we go. Send those dwarves flying. Let them find out. And we just want to get them pincered as best as possible with our cavalry. In the meantime, let's slow-mo real fast. Our lord has taken a little bit of damage. I'm going to want him to go... Let's raise his leadership so that his troops fight better. Let's go Macabre Dance on himself, or at least on whoever's neighboring him. We will go Invocation of Nehek on anybody who looks like they're struggling, but actually, this fight looks like it's going okay. You, sir, stay on them. We've actually got our, I don't even know what these are, Crypt Horrors are doing really, really well on this side. And so they're Crypt walking all over the enemy's face at the moment. And actually, things look like they're going okay. I think these guys could probably stand to reroute and go to another engagement spot, but much aside from that, everything looks good to me. I'm going to let her regenerate mana a little bit. Vahal's Dance can go to these guys, because I would really like to turn that. Cavalry looks like it's doing pretty solidly right now. I'm going to have them turn their focus from this melee battle group right here to running a great deal of these archers out of the zone. And the reason for doing that is it's going to allow them to both kill them off so that they don't rejoin the fight, and then after the fact, it's going to allow them to regroup and hit this column right here, which I think is going to struggle a bit. In fact, we'll give them Invocation of Nehek over there.
Witness true power.
This flank is actively falling. I'm going to pull my cavalry back for a minute or two. These guys are sitting here doing nothing, apparently. So go slam into the backside of them. And then let cavalry sort this battle group out. Because I don't think they have much left anyways. As far as our lords are concerned, I'm going to have a Macabre Dance on this side. I don't know if you guys are actually attacking. It looks like they haven't actually joined the fight. Maybe they routed whoever it was they were fighting with. Oh, they've actually got a lord over here, too. Okay, go deal with the lord, then. Big dude, where are you hiding at right now? Go mess with the archers. Make sure they don't collect too much. You guys stop allowing them to shoot at us. They are flanked right now, and this should go reasonably well for us. I'm going to keep everybody where they're at for now. Go attack that grouping. And then go attack that grouping. Attack them too. And then straight into the side of this group. Good. Quarreler's being dealt with quite nicely, actually. Quite nicely. Swing back around. Don't allow them to rout if you can help it. Everybody's looking solid on this side. He may need some kind of regenerative item. Hey, what's up, Invictus? How you doing, man? Yeah, I felt bad for Pug today. Pug didn't get a whole lot of play today. It was a little bit disappointing for him, I think. He kind of just had to sit around all day because we got caught in a drive thing that took like the entire stream. I think we could have mostly resolved. I mean, it was still an interesting stream. I think we could have resolved that a little quicker, though. D&D game, or I'm sorry. Ooh. Yeah, let's make some money off their scalps here. Another major battle was fought, which means that conjuring new units should be, like, easier than it has ever been of all time.
Bring me flesh to craft.
I think I really can't siege this place is the problem. I would love to siege this place and, like, make it happen, but it's proving to be especially difficult. Let's go back through and we'll handle our renovations here. I'd like to add that I like this little window. This is pretty cool how you don't have to manage everything anymore. You just manage, like, one thing at a time and just bang it out real fast. I like it. Fort Oberstyre. Oh, yeah, it got raised, didn't it? So it's at level 3. Let's go garrison since it's bordering the province. Let's go Balefire. We have that. We have that. We have those lined up already. Got the barracks. So that basically leaves me with whatever I really want to put right here, which would probably be something just to increase public order and make things a little bit easier to manage. You guys are pretty much upgraded already. Okay, that's good. Kingdom's taken care of. We probably have the surplus right now to raise a third army, and in that third army, roll out pretty hard on some people. I'm not sure how you attack, in all honesty, when you have to go into areas that are still very much alive. We're bleeding over a lot of vampiric corruption over here, but I think we could probably do better. Yeah, there we go. That gives him a 5%. That's even better. Go with the 5% and see if we can really stack that shit on over there. Lordiator, nah, because I'm not the kind of person that could pull that off, I don't think. Like, some people have higher energy levels than me, and I just get exhausted. That's really what it comes down to, is I'm just like, meh. I get exhausted, and it's just I get grumpy when I'm exhausted, so I like to keep things where I can break them off when I see fit. I think my stream's a little bit weird like that. I was bringing her back up to attack somebody up here, but I don't know, head that way. We'll get her into enemy territory and we'll have her either start attacking walls to level up or do something interesting. We just gotta fuck with this faction over here. Gotta fuck with them and make this worth it. And then we've got, how are they looking as far as, we should have them just dominated right now. I was gonna say, Karak Kudrin should be pretty much handled. Really, all we could do, though, is raise them as a faction, and then all that means is that somebody else could come in and take all their stuff free of charge. So I don't even know if it's really worth it to do so. My metagame knowledge is not that good. We could raise her hit points. We could give her the Barded Nightmare now that she's leveled up, and I think that's probably a smart idea considering she's fighting normal mode against a lot of our enemies there. Technically, I could break her off and give her her own army now. We do have the surplus to do it, and once all our upgrades are done, I think that's probably a smart idea. Kind of interested to see what we're going to play next with Roll Forward. I don't know if we're going to exclusively do... We've talked about it. We don't know if we're going to exclusively do Shadowrun or if we're going to branch out into D&D at some point. I really want to do... I want to do, like, Twitch streaming and Roll For It full time, but I don't think other people are on board like that. Which is fine. They've got their own stuff to think about. That's understandable. Not everybody is willing to kind of, like, uproot everything they've got going for them and do something different at any given time. It is their livelihood after all. But ideally, that's what I would like to do. Let's go with a Balefire over here. That sounds good. Like, ideally, I would like to do Roll For It 3 times a week and then stream 3 times a week, like, just all day. And just see if I could make that work. But that's like in my wildest, craziest dreams where everybody's naked and flashing boob and all that kind of fun stuff. PP, we've been up for about an hour and a half right now. I definitely am not going to allow them to put Chaos Corruption in my area. Would you like to kill that agent for me? Critical success. Zelda Ratep has successfully assassinated Lun Ranulfson, belonging to Karak Kudrin, and escaped unscathed. That's why you should always have a really powerful assassin unit. Assassin units are just the best. Let's maybe go with harassment.
Do you need fresh troops?
And then we are taking vampiric corruption up to a whole new level over here, so I'm okay with it. On the next turn, she'll probably go after that Groth guy over here. You can't let these Thanes level up. If you let them level up, they can become a giant thorn in your side, as you will totally find out in the next couple episodes of our playthrough on YouTube. Oh my god, there's like a level 25 agent that just keeps fucking with me for like 3 episodes straight. Oh, it's the worst. It is the worst. I could have them go up to Fort Jakova, and see if maybe we could take that. Don't know if it's worth it, though. Do we even have a raiding stance? Does our faction have one of those? Oh, we do have a raiding stance. Maybe I should do that. Go over there, and I want to see how attrition affects this. So we go into their territory, and we put in... Okay, well, let's go back in our territory first, so that we replenish for a little while longer. But on the next turn, I want to go in there and raid for a little bit, and just kind of see what happens there. I'll probably start fiddling with drones, just because I feel like my character is basically a samurai at this point. Like, he doesn't really get to do much, aside from, like, samurai shit. And so, I think driving was a mistake. For some reason, I thought that maybe, oh, cool, we got a restless spirit, which raises our public order for wherever we are. Go ahead and assassinate him. Oh, that's right, she's got a cooldown on assassinate. She can't assassinate anybody for a turn or two. They nerfed assassins. You're not allowed to do that shit anymore.
Your wish.
Vampiric corruption is up to 20-something%. I'm really surprised that we're not able to do anything with this.
Obliterate.
If I wanted to attack that, what would it take? I mean, technically for a turn, I could just maintain the siege. And hopefully if we wipe out Karak Kadrim, my guess is that this is probably pretty wealthy. We might be able to make some money attacking it too. As far as he's concerned, I might be able to bring him down with a marching stance to the point where he's actually useful to me. In Essen, since this is a border province, it's probably pretty smart to put in a garrison right here. Continue developing our income too. So Helsnicht has got himself an upgrade. Cool. Hey, what's up, Tuinator? What's up, man? Welcome to the stream. You're not that late. Only like an hour and a half. It's not that big of a deal. It's not really like a bump in stream anyway, so it's not like you've missed out on any super fun social stuff or anything. All that stuff seems like it's not that useful to me. We can go with, we can give our guy AIDS, which apparently makes his self-defense better because nobody wants to attack him and get AIDS. We could give him public order +1. Magic detection might work. Oh, that would actually make it so he's got a better chance of defending. I'm going to give him, since he's already our civic guy, I'm going to make him better at counseling once we send him on back. He's going to be there talking to all the undead that have problems. Just being like, you know, you can talk to me about anything. He's our faction counselor. He appears to be pulling some shit over here. Actually, we're about to lose this based on a revolution if we keep this up, so... Salvatore is in this guy right here. Salvatore. Heroic killing blow. That's pretty cool. That might be useful. Since we've given him so much of a chance to be in combat, I'll probably start working on his actual active abilities from here on in. What's up, taters? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Welcome on in. Man, we got agents all over the damn place. Apparently he failed at his action because our agent's not dead, so that's good. Yeah, he tried to attack our units. Meanwhile, I'm going to take her and assassinate him, which she has a 50% chance of assassinating him, which is actually a really good chance for this game. Typically it's down around 30%, and you just got to spam it a whole bunch. So we assassinated Groth Sour Scowl, which is going to allow her to level up yet again. it's kind of a never-ending thing when you're able to attack like this. On this side, attrition actually is not affecting us that much now. So we can probably get in here, and let me control save real fast. I'm gonna try and auto-resolve it, and if the AI fucks up really hard by killing any of our... Oh, that was actually super simple. Let's say if the AI fucks up and kills off our units or whatever, I'll fight it by hand, but we can't occupy it because we cannot occupy things that are of incompatible races. However, we can sack it for $10,000, which I will absolutely do, and then on the next turn, I'll probably try and bring him up in here, and we'll probably try and raise it after that so that they can't reuse it. But 10,000 is great for us because that allows us to use the money to retrofit a whole bunch of our stuff in our capital that really has not been utilized altogether that much. And so we can take a bunch of stuff up to higher levels. And I'm going to start using this to corrupt neighboring provinces as well so that we can start taking over them a little bit easier. Although it looks like we're not really succeeding altogether that greatly. What are you going to do? Such is life. Such is life. Apparently we can make our wineries better too, and so if we wanted to bring our wining up to a brand new level, we'll do that. What's up, Twilight Zone? Thanks, man. I love these V-Modas. These are one of my business expenses for the year. I'm just going to write them off afterwards. Pretty fun stuff. Manfred von Karstein. That's Leopold. Oh, Manfred's our faction leader. He can have Lore of Death. He's leveled up high enough to where he can start using... That lowers our cooldown on Lore of Vampire stuff. You give him missile resistance, but frankly, nothing really seems to hurt him anyway, so it's like, what the fuck is the point, you know? I wonder if the Reign of... Oh, we can only use that if we have an extra space in there. Okay. Well, we can make our Graveguards and Crypt Horrors better, which I think is... Our strategy revolves pretty heavily around them, so beefing them on up seems like an okay idea. He's in marching stance. Instead, I would suggest we'll raise that in a turn or two once it starts to come back. And then we're going to pull him back too so that we get the tax bonus from our dudes sitting inside of our territory and messing with the enemies of our people. Oh. Yeah, it takes forever to get to Blizzard tech support. I had to recover my account one time after it got hacked, and it took goddamn forever. They are going to sue us for peace, and I am not going to take it. I'm going to continue pressing our claims in all of their lands and seeing if I can just royally fuck them over. A Nexus of Dark Magic has bolstered us for the next couple turns, so we actually start off with more MP. That's pretty cool. Let's bring him in here. And we don't have any siege equipment, but I'll set one up for next turn, and then we're going to raise it on the next turn. And after raising it, we'll start moving inwards into their lands and taking some of their other stuff too. And really just causing problems for the people that want to fuck with us. I'm going to go up here to Karak Ungor too and start messing with that as well. And I'll try to take Fort Jakoffa up here once we get a little bit further out. You deploy, make us a little bit more wealthy, sounds good to me. I like money, you like money. We can be united in our love of us loving money together. Sounds good. Should probably raise another army, but haven't done it yet. I would more than likely do it under Elsa von Karstein. Or no, she's an agent. Never mind. I thought she was, for some reason, I thought she was a lord. So do we actually have... I think somebody in here is a lord. Or have I not hired any lords? We've got some people in here that I think a white king. Oh no, he's an agent too. So we may actually need to find ourselves a new hire. Okay, that's fine. I'm not really that concerned about it. We've got more research that we can accomplish here. We can infiltrate their noble houses, which will make us, I guess, better at... Actually, let's start with Liber Necronomica, because incantations of Unshoren and cannibalistic rituals should be reasonably fast to uncover. And in uncovering them, we should be able to make our armies a little bit stronger there too. Kate, I don't know. I'll probably follow this until public interest kind of falls off. That tends to be how I time these things out. He wants to pay us 4,000 to stop messing with him right now. That usually means that he's on the ropes, though. And since I've got a siege going on right now, I'm not going to allow that to happen. He's on the ropes, and we have the chance to eliminate a faction along our eastern border.
Can you feel it? From the north it comes. The tendrils of chaos spread south. And with it, the warriors of chaos march. We must ready ourselves, for war is coming. But who has brought the warring tribes together? What manner of champion holds that power?
It's probably Archaon. Yep, Archaon. I like Archaon way better than I like the dude from 40k. The dude from 40k is whack. Abaddon the Despoiler, fuck you. Abaddon the emo kid from space. Whereas Archaon's actually pretty badass.
Lord of the end times has re-entered the world. With him marches a chaos host numberless in size. Prepare yourself for the coming apocalypse.
You know, they make a big deal out of this, but it's really not that big of a deal. Like, oh, we lost our... Why did we lose our follower? That's weird.
Destruction! Destroy them!
Yeah, go ahead and siege that thing. We'll kill it off this time around. And while we're on the subject, the rating is probably not going to be worth that much money. However, I want to raise it. I want his faction... Oh, good, we got a banner. The Banner of the Eternal Flame. This is pretty cool because you can assign this, actually. You can give it to somebody. Now, is he taking attrition? Oh, he's still taking attrition while we're in this territory. Okay.
I relish the opportunity.
That's no good. That makes it kind of difficult for us to strike out at people. Which sucks because I very much want to.
Expand Sylvania's borders. Gunsmacker!
I am going to send her out to scout and just kind of see what we find in this direction. It's come to my attention, we haven't really scouted much over here in kind of like the areas surrounding, kind of on the edge. This region right here, we haven't scouted it very well. So Wurtbad, Averheim, and Altdorf should be over here somewhere.
Yes. Do you need fresh troops?
I'm going to wait till the money piles up a little bit further, and then I'll concern myself with... Oh, Leopold Hardon has himself a level up. It's Helsnicht. Harkon. There you are. He's got Unliving Host. Aura of Dark Majesty. Master of the Dead is pretty sweet. He's got the Restless. Darkening Skies would be good, too, if I'm going to be attacking enemies in their own territory. Although it's only 10%, you only lose like 12 per turn from a unit, and so that means you're getting like 1 back maybe. If you put a ton of points into it, might not actually be worth it. Aura of Dark Majesty, we'll do that. Magical Animus would be pretty cool. It's a passive, right? No, it's an augment. Never mind. Still be cool to have, though. Yeah, League of Legends is probably the most new player unfriendly game I've ever seen in my life. That and Dota both. It's just like, if you're new, fuck you. Like, it might as well say that on the login screen. It says, like, League of Legends, if you're new, fuck you. Because everybody's going to treat you like shit. It's going to be the worst. Have fun in those pug groups. Oh my god, it's going to be nightmarish. It is going to be absolutely despair-worthy. Why is there diplomatic relations problems over here? How does Kislev own that? It's a ruined settlement.
Follow me.
Alright, well I was going after Karak Ungor anyways, so not that big of a deal. Should be fine. Wow, unrest is a little bit troublesome over here.
It is not.
I need to send an army over to this side to babysit it and just sit inside the garrison for a little bit and make sure that they don't fully rebel and like freak the fuck out and ruin my life. This is a useful piece of property that's generating a lot of money for us per turn, and so I don't want to willingly give it up. 6,000 for that one, so we'll go ahead and bang that on out. We'll get some of our capitals retrofitted. Hell, that's higher than like our total capital, so that'll be pretty cool to have. I haven't had any problems with CSGO. Like, CSGO has general trolling, but you don't have to be a part of it. Like, it's not, like, targeted, though. Like, in League of Legends, it's like this 14-year-old kid that is just fucking with you the whole time. And it's just like, you can't just, like, stomp him in his little fucking pubescent neck like you could in real life. Just like, done. Taken care of. You fuck with the wrong person, boy. Whereas, like, in it's just general trolling I've found in CSGO.
Finely channeled pits.
Alright, so we gotta hustle while we're in this territory. If we're gonna make a strike at Karak Ungor, we gotta get after it.
I refuse such
He's only got a little tiny army right there. My guess is that... Oh, we're not researching anything? Well, let's do that one. Because that gives us the upgrades that I wanted for the faction. Like the crypt ghouls and all that kind of stuff. That'll be helpful. I can't guarantee we won't spend a couple of turns in this territory, though, just taking attrition. Which is rough. Very, very, very rough. Yeah, Chaos appears to be fucking with the Empire pretty good, but that's a good thing for us. Because they're introducing a little bit of entropy to already established factions. God, I don't know, Warhammer. You gotta take all the upgrades. You gotta have the Balefire Braziers. It's tough. Spreading corruption. You also gotta have faction leaders running around and just trying to, like, bang it out real fast.
I grow impatient.
I don't think we're going to be able to hit that over there. It's too far, and we're taking too much attrition. And he's just sitting there building up an army. We're going to bounce right off. I don't think we're going to be able to take him with the way things are falling apart here. It'll be at minimum 2 more turns before we get that fight taken care of, which means that these will be down to about half capacity. At that point, too, he's recruiting on this side, so that'll probably be a full stack. And I'm seeing the way the wind is blowing right now, and it actually might make better sense to make peace with Karak Kajrin right now, although they appear to think that they stand a chance at the moment.
Dark. The end times come, and here is proof.
If they won't pay me a decent amount, then I'm just going to say fuck them, and we'll wipe out that next army when it comes down and bounces off of us. Which it looks like that's probably what's going to happen.
Ready.
Where is my Banshee? Ah, there she is. Come down here and murder some people. I need you to keep on leveling up. Like, fuck Chaos. They aren't my homies. My homies are all undead and have rotting flesh. Zaratep has assassinated Hargoth the Scarred. Hooray! We fucked up one of their lords and leveled up one of our agents. So good for us. We can make 2 wall breaches on settlements. Sure. That sounds great because I hate sitting around and trying to siege things. I get bored very, very easily with sieges.
Bats and wolves gather.
She's wild-eyed. We'll give her... What is her weapon strength? 330. I'd say HP is probably a better call for her. Her HP is kind of low. If I get it up to 6,000 or so, I'd feel better about it. She would stand a better chance in combat. I like... Orcs are tough because it's very, very difficult for you to maintain order with orcs. Like, they tend to riot and rebel very, very easily. I like the undead. Their lack of... I mean, every faction has a major setback that could be really, really fucking annoying if you're not ready for it. Like, it took me a while to adjust to the fact that undead have no range. Like, it just took me a while to deal with that fact. And that allows your enemies to turtle against you very, very efficiently. And you're going to have trouble with it. Meanwhile, your cavalry is fucking amazing as undead. Like, their cavalry's good. I mean, their mainline soldiers cause innate fear and morale loss in the enemy, which is really, really nice. We want to be at war with the dwarves? That doesn't seem smart. That seems like a bad plan. I don't know if I want to do that right now. I may resist the urge. I'm going to put you in ambush mode right there next to the border just in case they decide to come after me. I'm also, in case they try to come around this way, I'm going to stake out an ambush right here for a couple of turns.
Bring it all to me.
Yeah, Linky, this game does have, this game absolutely does have multiplayer, if that's what you're interested in. A lot of people seem to really, really like it. I'm not a multiplayer guy, but I don't disparage other people who seem to have fun doing it. Let's continue spreading corruption so that we can invade enemy territories easier. And then on this side, Drakenhof is the first thing that you hit. I'm sorry, Waldenhof. We're looking at... Oh, Waldenhof is that northern one right there. So, Waldenhof. What do I want to add? I don't have the sinister cops, I guess, where we can get direwolves and fellbats and all that kind of fun Halloween-themed stuff. But we'll get it. It'll be all right. Sniff some petrol. You're kind of late, but I mean, honestly, there's no time limit for this kind of stuff. As people file in, I'm usually okay with it. Like, it doesn't bother me either way. People can be here or not be here. If you got stuff to do, I realize that's probably not recommended by the people that are really into twitching to be like, hey, you can miss my stream. I don't care, but I'm... Whatever. People miss, people miss. I've got like 600 hours, I think, in... Yeah, see? Chaos is already defeated. They made like a big-ass fucking... Eliminate this lord in battle. Where is he?
Your demise.
That's such a weird, arbitrary thing for them to send me after. Yay, we assassinated their lord again because we're a giant dick for. That didn't put us up to level 9, though. We're starting to get to the point where it's going to take us a couple actions each time in order to defeat a lord. I think they're going to come down this way. Oh! Karak Ungor was defeated, and I didn't see the notification. Okay. How are our faction relationships with them? They are quite hostile, and because they just incorporated Karak Kadrin, chances are they might come a-knocking. So, let's focus on getting an army back down here into our defensible space. They're going to be able to come from whatever direction they want to come from anyways. So, I mean, if they want to hit us somewhere where we're undefended, they're going to be able to hit us somewhere where we're undefended. Now would more than likely be the time to start focusing on bringing up another army so that we can defend 2 of these passes in here rather than 1 of these passes. And, oh, thanks, Marcus. I appreciate you saying that. I am also going to go ahead and grab myself something to kind of suckle on right now. My mouth is getting dry, so give me 2 seconds and I'll be right back. Yeah, fast travel's an amazing invention. We have negative growth in Eschen for a little bit. That's going to be what it is. Every time I see the name of that place, I think Clan Eschen from the Skaven. Are there Skaven on the map anywhere? Like, where are the Skaven at on the map? I've never come across them. I have seen 0 Skaven. I would assume they're, like, out somewhere? Have Skaven been added yet? Seems like an odd faction to leave out considering they're a really popular army in fantasy tabletop. I know a ton of people that play Skaven. Oh yeah, joint time. I was gonna pay my child support, but then I got high. I like Skaven. They're one of my favorite factions in Warhammer Fantasy. I like Dwarves, Skaven, and Orcs. We have detected a force belonging to Talea attempting to lay an ambush in Wurtbad. I will take the migration so that we can actually grow a little bit faster. That sounds nice. I want to be a shower, not a grower.
Dance macabre. To the shadow.
There will be diplomatic problems if we storm into this area. However, it's already corrupted by darkness. I think Zufbar is actually their capital. Like, it's weird that their capital is so close to our capital. But in order to get rid of Zufbar, I would need a pretty considerable army here. Let's see what kind of lords we can recruit. We got Leopold Posner, Reynald von Karstein. We could get Heinrich Kemmler. But I'll probably take... So what does the Vampire Lord do by comparison to a normal lord? I have no idea what he does, so... Oh shit, it opened up like the generic thing right there. I wanted the thing on the Vampire Lord. Alright, well, you know what? Fuck it. We already paid for him, so... We've been holding him in reserve. It's time for him to join up. We can't raise dead here. I would probably start by just getting him outfitted with Grave Guards. We'll get him a nice little vanguard of melees going on. After he has that nice little vanguard of melees, we'll probably get a couple of spearmen just in case we come up against cavalry later on. I need him to go somewhere else to outsource the fact that I don't think we can get the big... He might have to go up to Waldenhof or over to here in order to get the big trolley things or whatever. Like, do we have... We can get vampires of the Black Coach. The Black Coach is rumored, so the Black Coach is essentially... I don't know if they're doing this from Gotrek and Felix or not, or if that's actually a standing unit. But anyways, in Gotrek and Felix, which is one of the novels, what ends up happening is the Black Coach is this thing that rides around on Gehenna-Nacht. So on Gehenna-Nacht, which is the one night of the year where the Chaos Moon is the largest, the Black Coach is said to come around and steal people from their beds. And so it's like this Black Coach with like lanterns on the front, and the Grim Reaper just rolls through and just like steals motherfuckers. Hell yeah, I love Afro Man. Afro Man's dope as shit. I think I might have too many supplementary things here. I'm going to try and bulldoze that so I can build something better in this territory. I've already got that. We've got that over there. Yeah, I think I'm wasting too many of these on fucking like random supplementary shit. We need better recruitment very, very badly. We have those lined up already, so that's fine. What am I missing, though? I definitely like Vargeists. So we can get Vargulfs or Terrorgeist. I want a Terrorgeist so badly my head hurts. Like, seriously, I can feel myself craving it. I want it very, very badly. We already have one of those in this region. What am I missing, then? I'm missing something, or have I just not been upgrading stuff over here? I feel like I'm missing something. I'll probably put the Dark Lair in Obersteyr. And, oh really, we can make a lumber camp here, which looks like it generates logs for us. Why the fuck we want logs? I don't know. Probably bulldoze you two then. And get a logging camp. Kind of a weird thing to have, but alright. I don't know what logs do for the undead, But hopefully they're fucking relevant. I don't know.
Come, impress me.
That sucks that Karak Kadrin got phased out of existence. Because I would have very much liked to have... We can't make peace with them, can we? I was going to say, a lot of the northern barbarian tribes are kind of tough to make friends with. It might be worth it to go after Kislev, except for the fact that if we go after Kislev, we are going to be the only faction fighting Chaos. And while it'll probably be easy to take over Kislev, it'll be a pain in the dick, too. How is the power spread with regards with us versus Dwarves? Our strength rank is 4 and theirs is 15. They do have a pretty big faction. What I would bank on there is that we could make peace with the Greenskins. And then we would have a non-aggression pact with the Greenskins. I would give them a payment of 2,000 right now. Or no, not they pay me, I pay them. They'll reject it for now, but I want them to enter into a military alliance with me so that we can both fuck with the Dwarves at the same time, because the Dwarves are probably about 1 turn from declaring on me, would be my estimate. They are very, very close to declaring on my dumb ass, and so I need to be careful about this. Manfred, or who leveled up? Somebody leveled up. Let me scroll through here and see what happens. Like, it is about to be a short, hairy fucking clusterfuck up in here. Of a ridiculous level. Now, I can assassinate their lords and really, really fuck them up as they try to come into my territory. Wow, her movement is goddamn absurd. Her movement is really, really good. I'm pretty happy for it. There he is. I wanted him to have, let's go with Devastating Charge first, because he is on a horse, and most of the time I think he's going to be accompanied by... cavalry a lot of the time, so that'll be pretty cool to take care of there. We're not doing too badly right now. As far as our faction's concerned, we are playing it a little bit safe. I know a lot of players are more aggressive than I am, but I tend to play things very, very paranoid-wise. I tend to turtle a little bit, which is why I like playing Dwarves and factions like that. It's because turtling works out for me. That Chaos Agent may try to start some shit in our territory. In fact, I almost guarantee that he will. We may need to assassinate him first. He may need to go. Yep, he needs to go. I'll kill him with her on the next turn. Assassino coming for your butthole now. Gonna take it from you. Do you have a butthole? Can my weed... What is she called? Can my banshee have it? Yeah, we assassinated her. And so now she helps us. She has a student that follows her around. A student in the employ of a ghost, which is kind of strange. But you know what? I accept it. I accept it. I'm going to take a bodyguard on her, because at this point, actually a propagandist would be nice too. Let's take the propagandist first. I don't think anybody's really going to be able to attack her anyways, and that was a hiccup. Ooh, infuse the tireless hordes would be nice too. Let's focus on making our crypt ghouls and crypt horrors better first though, because we do use those pretty extensively in all of my armies.
Ready.
Got Vargeists. Probably won't fuck with Vargeist too much. Let's get another stack of infantry. I'll probably stack up some spearmen. Maybe not that many. That seems a little excessive. I'll probably go with lances and barding for these Black Knights. There we go. And so he's set up. He should be becoming a pretty gnarly fucking army pretty soon. I would love to do D&D, but the fact of the matter is right now with Roll For It, we don't really have time. We'll see what happens with the world building. Like, we've got a lot of world building going on with Shadowrun, and so it's hard to throw that kind of stuff away. if our team dies, it would be nice to pick up where we left off with a faction in London or something like that. Although I'm kind of, it depends. Like, there's overarching world stuff that's happening right now. The Empire has formed a confederation with Wissenland. The Dwarves have absorbed Karuk. Yeah, bad things are about to happen. It's just not enough right now, is really what it comes down to. So we'll bring her around to there. What do I not have in this region? Make the lumber camp a little bit more efficient. I still have no fucking clue what lumber affords me with. Like, I don't know what that does. I remember vaguely you could trade stuff in the previous games, but this game doesn't seem like the kind of game where there'd be a lot of trading or anything going on, so frankly, I don't know. It probably augments your income in some way or another. Sawmill's going in. Let's sit on our cash for a little bit. We got another army in the formation over here. Hey, Corvair, thanks for letting that roll over, man. I appreciate it. It's a very, very kind and cool thing for you to do. Not just 1 month, but 2. That's why Corvair is my boo, my bae. 404 is pretty good. That's not bad for us. That seems to be about the, I mean, honestly, that seems to be about the average, though. Like, the stream is, can you believe that a month ago, 2 months ago, I was doing like 115 people, and now we're up to 400, and just, it's growing like crazy. It's growing like crazy. Like, on weekends, I'm in the top 150 streams on Twitch once we have like 700, 800 viewers. It's wild. It's hella crazy that, like, in 1 month, you could go from, like, so far down the totem pole that you don't even matter to, like, a place where you're now ranking really, really high up on weekends, you know? It's crazy. We could get hit from, like, any fucking direction over here at any time, and that's got me a little bit paranoid. It looks like he levels up while he's in ambush stance, so it seems like it's at least slightly intelligent to leave your guys in ambush stance rather than having them do nothing at all. He can't do anything until... I need to move him over to here, though, after he gets done with that recruitment, because I need him to pick up some of the bigger batter units from some of these raised dead locations. We can't raise them from right here, but we can raise them from there, and we can raise them from over here. Isaac Sorensen, it comes down to you've got to upgrade your infrastructure. I had 600 on this stream earlier? That seems really unlikely to me. For a weekday. I mean, I'm not saying you're a liar or anything. If it's true, it's true. But normally on weekdays... nah, Ryan. We never hit 1,000 with the forest. The highest we hit with the forest was about 450. But that's because I was like #1. And I had it a couple days early. They were extending it. This is like Nerd Castle only right now. Like, there's not a lot of flow-through viewers right now. Like, a lot of this is return viewers, which is what I'm more interested in. Flow-through is nice. Like, it's cool. It's cool to have those streams where you have like 800 people there, but you've got to understand that a lot of people, those people aren't going to hang out. They're going to, oh shit, that's a big army right there. Well, fuck a duck. What is he doing in my territory? Okay. We will more than likely have to deal with that.
I'll take Sigmar's blow.
I don't think that's a threat that we can really ignore.
Necropolis awaits.
Fall back into the city for some backup. We will continue to upgrade the things that help us out here. That's a pretty big army. That's an army that could probably fuck up our day without dicking around too much. I think he's a little cavalry heavy right now. I think I might be messing with my life a little bit. Let's send everybody up here. Just on the off chance that he needs backup, we'll be able to get there within the next turn or two. Alternatively, another option is, where's my other agent at? I think she's down south. But I can get her back up over here, and we could assassinate the big guy in the front. The shit is that Sir Thorol, the Everwatcher. Oh, yeah, I know what you are. Okay. I've seen pictures and stuff of you. Although, a little depleted still. Kind of a terrifying army, though. Basically, I would need to neutralize the Hell Cannons really early with cavalry. The Chosen aren't nearly so terrifying as you might think they are. Chaos Knights kind of suck. The Giants would be problematic. It's an army that lacks foot soldiers, but it could definitely cause problems for us if it wanted to. I don't know. Tuhanator, we'll probably be on for a little while longer. Oh man, he's got a biggie size army. I didn't realize his army was that size. He's got Archaon with him too. I don't know why he's fucking with me right now. This could swing either way. We might get fucked. But we may also be able to do something here. Hey, what's up, Imperium? How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Welcome on in, Supreme Kitty Cat. Good to see you as well. Crab Lord, hey. Go filing on in. Bill Murray, also good to see you. Oh, good, and we're reinforcing from behind, too, so that's really, really nice. That'll be somewhat helpful. So this guy's army is it's not nearly as well put together as my other guy's army. However, we should be able to do some pretty serious pillaging over here if we really try. I've also got 2 heroes, which should be nice. Zombies, I'll just leave you where you're at. I'm gonna gamble on better Winds of Chaos too. And Ronald is apparently with me by 3 points, so that's fine. Zombies, I would like for you to be out front. We should have some limited invulnerability to the fact that they have Hell Cannons, simply based on the fact that what we're employing right now is called a reverse hill defense. It basically just means that you're hiding yourself behind a hill. That's seriously all that means. It just means you're hiding yourself behind a hill. And until we can regroup, what I would prefer to do is keep everybody behind a hill and in a forest so that he can't fire on us. Now, we do have flying units. We do have cavalry units, so we should be able to do something with this. The other part of this strategy would be to wait until the AI joins us as well, because they'll give us a bunch of little feeder units that should help out with maintaining. Yeah, there's the Hell Cannon glitching out and firing through a mountain right there, which is super fun. Alright, to the top of the hill. Let's get moving. You guys, however, I need over here. Do that as quickly as you can. We've got Chaos Knights who are discouraged by what? Discouraged by an ability. Okay, what that ability is, I don't really know. I do have spearmen, so we should be able to halt that cavalry charge if we really, really need to. And actually, yeah, let's put this on slow-mo real fast. I would like for these guys to beef with the Chaos Knights. Stop them from getting any real good charges off, you know what I mean? Yada da boo-boo. Yada da feel, yada da scene, and all that shit. We should be able to tear them up real, real good. And in the meantime, let's fuck with their cavalry a little bit harder on this side, too. If we can eliminate cavalry, that's going to save us a great deal of issues. Although they appear to be losing. Ooh, big guys on this side. Okay. I guess we're joining the fight right here, then. So everybody's spread out down a flank. The chariots or some shit on that side. For the guys that are taking hits over here, I need some kind of loving to take place. Because we need these guys to rout badly. You guys break off and go after the Hell Cannons. guys are flyers, so you shouldn't have too many problems with that. In the meantime, where are my... Oh, they're reinforcing from over there. Okay. Wow, we are just getting fucked up right now by magic. Salvatore, you go over there. We are gonna have to do better, I think. Spinning a flank would be fantastic, but we're not having much luck with it right now. We have a chariot ramming into the side of our men right now. Yeah, my lord being under attack is perfectly fine. I don't care about that. That's cool. Let's go out here and reinforce that with the invocation of Nahak. Well, we beat up the hell cannons over here. But in reality, it looks like they reinforced with Chaos Warriors that were maybe hiding in some bushes or something. I don't know. They were down there like Charlie, hanging out trying to hide. Go ahead and go after the Everwatcher over here. I would also recommend that all of our heroes go after the Everwatcher, because our victory may hinge upon the fact that we're able to get rid of him. Like, I think he's probably going to try and leave. Oh, we got a Chaos Giant over here, too. That's funsies. Okay, stay on him, Spearman. I need something good to happen over here very, very badly, though. Like, if we could take out Sahale, that will solve some problems for us. Come on. There we go. We killed the enemy lord. Now we should be able to regroup and fight a little harder. That should hurt their morale by a long, long, long margin. It cost us a lot to get here, though. That's the scary part here. Enemy reinforcements are approaching. We've eliminated one lord, though, so that's not too bad. Hey, Nutter JK!
Thank you for your subs now. I can assure you, you're the sexiest motherfucker in this place. I can't really verify that with any real numbers. No, no, no.
Death is a soul.
Oh, apparently we disintegrated. Apparently that was decisive. Really? He only lost 192? Holy shit. Methinks that perhaps I have overestimated my ability in battle. Methinks. I don't know.
No, beyond your comprehension.
Still.
Darkness sky hunt. The gods deny such action.
That frees up a bunch of cash to develop him.
Follow me.
I want Crypt Horrors. I want Black Knights. More melee. And then add more spearmen. Dear God, add more spearmen. They've got so much cavalry. So much cavalry.
Who shall we destroy?
Well, getting somebody that even wants to GM is a hard part. I mean, like, nobody ever wants to GM. I don't want to GM. Like, my friends always want me to GM because my campaigns are hella fun and they like them. But it's no fun GMing. Like, I don't find GMing to be satisfying or fun at all.
Follow me.
There we go. We'll put them on that side. Like, it's just one of those things that I find to be, like, it's cool to make other people have fun, but sometimes I want to play a character, you know? Being a GM is kind of like being a healer in an MMO. You're basically giving up your fun so everybody else can have fun. Unless you, like, really, really weirdly like GMing or really weirdly like healing, which... He is more than likely just going to chill over here and fuck with us. He's going to try and replenish his troops. I don't think I'm going to let that happen, though. Oh, he tried to assassinate me? Little fucker. He tried to assassinate my faction leader. What a little bitch.
Dance macabre. At last, ready. To the shadows.
Essentially, if we're going to take a stab at either of these factions, we need to kill off their leadership.
Absolutely not.
That is Iglixis Godslayer. So it looks like when you kill their main guy, it replaces it with a level 1. She actually has a pretty good chance of killing Archaon Archaon the Ever-Chosen. For being a faction leader, that's not a terrible outcome. Especially since right now I think she has the tired bonus, doesn't, or the tired thing? Or no, she blocked somebody on the last turn, that's what it was. Well, here, block his army so that he can't move, or just fail at doing the thing that I told you to go do. That's fantastic too. Absolutely acceptable. On this side we can pick up... None of these seem awesome to me except for Black Knights, so just pick up more Black Knights, I guess. I've got the extra cash and income to really just kind of like ride this thing down till the end. He wandered into my ambush. Stupid bastard. Alright. Let's do this thing. It's time for revenge. We're fucking this army up right now. This army's getting dealt with. We're getting some well-earned revenge. This invasion of the Chaos Land stops now. Right? Now. They got to go. They got to go. Oh shit, we just get to deploy wherever we want? Oh, that sucks for them. That's brutal. That's hella brutal. They're about to get that ass tanned. Oh my god. Alright, so I want my cavalry right here next to their hell cannons. That sounds great. I want my first lord right here to fight with some of their bigger units. My second lord right there to fight with their bigger units. To fight with their big nasty guys, I want Vargulf down here. God, we have such an advantage right now. This is actually kind of hardcore, like how big of an advantage we have. And then what I would prefer to do... Actually, you know what? One of you guys go over here. There you go. Get a couple of you guys on this side so that we can really crush the enemy here. Crush our enemies! Crush our enemies! In a block of squishy undead. Alright. We need some more mainline fighters like right in here. What are those? Chaos Knights? Alright, put in some cavalry over here so we can run them. Or I'm sorry, put in some spearmen over here so that we can run them down. Where are my other spears at? They're right there? Okay. Good. And then is that everybody? You got everybody deployed? Yup. Let's gamble for better wins, too, because our wins suck right now. And we came out with 11 starting instead, so that's not quite as bad. Alright, so what I need right now is I need this thing paused, like right this second. You guys are going to crash into the hell cannons. You guys are responsible for fighting with them. You're responsible for them. You're responsible for them. Spearmen, your goal now is to be up in these Chaos Knights' ass so deep that they can totally and completely smell your boot heel. So that's good right there. You guys, you're in right there. You guys are in right there. Have I given all these orders yet? I haven't ordered you guys yet. Where'd I put those? Alright, so we'll put these right there. There we go. And maybe have them go after them. There we go, perfect. Commence the butchery! Oh god, I'm so happy about this right now.
Consume them! The fires of chaos think they burn brightly. They are but embers beneath the shadow of the undead. Blah.
Suck at their blood, blah. Take their blood from, blah. Kill them all, blah. We have come for you. The only way this could have become more of an ass whooping is if I was able to deploy them too. I don't even really need to do anything. I can kind of just turn the game speed up and let this resolve itself. Like, I don't really even need to fucking do anything. Like, it's taken care of already. It's just like, eh. There should be one that doesn't say decisive victory. It should just be like, that ass dominated. And then this little portrait should be like, fuck yeah. Wait, Elsa died? Nah, she's good. She comes back. I don't know how she always dies. Like, she somehow always manages to die, like, every single time. It's the weirdest thing. Well, we're gonna need the leadership bonus in just a minute, so we might as well take it now. We are defending against a Chaos Army with a level 23 Lord. Meh, I'm kind of tired. Let's see what happens. Dude, they defended that so flawlessly. That's ridiculous. They command way better than I do sometimes. Like, look at that shit. They took, like, no losses. Well, we lost some of our bigger guys, but still. I mean, it's all replaceable. Like... Eh. I say kill them all. Kill them all, run them down, take care of business. And then we definitely have to run down these armies because we can't have them replenishing his shit and like fucking with my life. Hit. Hargaroth the Scarred critically failed while trying to assassinate somebody and was wounded trying to make a getaway. Good. Damn, dude's leveling up all over the place in here. And unfortunately, pal, I can't let you get away. I have to kill you. It's like required. Why is that? He has 1 unit. Like, how could we possibly lose? And down goes Archaon the Eternal, or whatever the shit his name is. Yay! We have defeated Chaos. We have destroyed their ultimate level 23 lord. That really stings. That's rough for them. That's a nasty day. Kaloo and all that. I kind of want you to be a badass knight who kills people. That's kind of what I want you to be. You can have a zombie dragon, which is pretty pimp. Also, just because I can't let...
Never. No.
What is he? Is he a captain? What is he? Oh, he's a captain. I don't know if she could actually assassinate him. She might have trouble. Oh, 45%. Go for it. Dead. 1 less agent to be fucked with. Hooray. Kicking that ass and taking those names, man. What a day. I don't know why I took so much harassment. It seems like a dumb idea, but whatever. Yeah, I think it does. Actually, it kind of depends. Let me take a look real fast and I'll let you know. Because if it's connected by a little thingamadoobie, yeah. So if it's connected by a little arrow, you got to take the previous ones. But he gets a Hellsteed reasonably early if you can keep him alive. And so the Hellsteed's not bad either. It's pretty solid. So I think it's probably a good spot for us to break off the episode or the stream. I will see you all on Sunday or Saturday, I think. I may do another stream this week, but I'm not sure about it. I've been feeling so good this week, so it's kind of hit or miss, so I don't want to promise anything. Like, sometimes I sit down and I'm just like, bleh, I don't feel good. And then other times I'm just like, yeah, I feel fucking amazing right now. Let's do this thing. So I'm going to stop right here. I will see you all on Saturday or Sunday for sure. We'll have a weekend stream this weekend. And then as far as Thursday or Friday streaming goes, we'll play it by ear, okay? So thanks for stopping in, everybody. I don't know what we'll be playing on the next stream. I'll take a look and see what's going on, but it's been a lot of fun, and I will see you all there. Bye, everybody.